Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. Now you get two XRP videos today because FedNow went live and I wanted to talk about FedNow and its possibility of it being a CBDC. Because I know there's a lot of new viewers to the channel, and I wanted to educate them a little bit on what a CBDC actually is. But look at that right there. That's the 4-hour chart. We had a little bit of a pullback today, but I'm not worried at all. A lot of people honestly think this is the beginning of a cup and handle, meaning we're going to blast off from here at some point. Bullish Ripple ruling may have triggered altcoin season. Now, some people are saying this is the beginning of altcoin season. Other people are saying it's the beginning of a utility run because XRP has so much utility behind it. Well, let me tell you something. If this is the beginning of a utility run, you could take market cap and previous cycles and throw it right out the window because nobody knows how long a utility run lasts and how high these cryptocurrencies can go. So we'll have to wait and see what happens from here. Crypto tycoon Mike Norovats praises Ripple and slams Gensler. It was a big win for Ripple and a big win for the crypto community, Novogratz stated, and it took aim at SEC Chair Gary Gensler's handling of the situation, stating, "Let's not let Gary Gensler put lipstick on a pig. They lost and they know it." Novogratz comments underscore his belief that the SEC's approach to cryptocurrencies is not in line with the market's actual needs and realities. You know, Ripple's win is so much bigger than people think. Take a look at this right here. Terraform Labs files Ripple case with precedent, arguing that almost all cryptocurrencies are securities. The SEC is suing projects and platforms that do not comply with securities laws at this point. One of the projects that the SEC sued was Terra Luna, which causes huge losses to investors. According to the SEC, has filed a lawsuit against Terraform Labs and its former CEO Do Kwon, alleging that UST, Terra, Luna, Wrapped Luna, MIR are securities and that Terra sold tokens in security status to U.S. customers without registering with it. As the SEC's lawsuit against Terra and Do Kwon continues, Terraform Labs and Kwon cite Judge Torres' XRP ruling as a precedent for dismissing the SEC's lawsuit. Let me tell you something right now. If this judge dismisses this case against Terra Luna, that's it. Because every single crypto company out there right now that the SEC is calling a security will also get a win after win. All their cases will be losses in the near future. And that's how big the Ripple case actually was. And that's how big the win actually was. People are downplaying it way too much on crypto Twitter. No impact from Ripple ruling. SEC chair cites risks from crypto in budget request. So now I want to point something out because this is absolutely ridiculous. We are in a ton of debt. Look at how much they're giving to the SEC. U.S. SEC Chair Gary Gensler has called for new tools, expertise, and resources aimed at addressing misconduct in the crypto space in the regulator's 2024 budget request. In prepared testimony for July 19th hearing of the Subcommittee on Financial Services and General Government with the U.S. Senate Appropriations Committee, Gensler said he supported the Biden administration's request allocating more than $2.4 billion to the SEC for the 2024 fiscal year. Let me tell you right now, our cities are in chaos. We have homeless populations lining up all over the streets, and yet we're giving the SEC $2.4 billion. Come on, we could have spent that money a lot better than on the SEC. I don't understand. Why is she confessing? She's not confessing. She's bragging. Crypto VCs see retail as exit liquidity. 12 to 18 month pump and dumps. That's their whole game. You know, we talk about pump and dumps a lot on this channel. And, you know, this is something that Gary Gensler should really be looking into. Take a listen to what this lady says here.
What is the exit event? A lot of the venture capital that has come into crypto more broadly as an asset class has come because there is liquidity in investing in tokens. And we can ignore it, we can pretend it doesn't exist, but incentives drive behavior, and I think one of the big incentives we've seen play out in the crypto venture space, 35 billion in LP capital last year went into funds. Why did that capital go into a lot of these funds? Because they're able to deliver cash back to their LPs by investing in new L1s, L2s, dApps, things that have a token that enable this faster turn on getting an exit event, a liquidity event. And that's where the challenge really is for the Bitcoin space. So that's why I'm excited that we have ordinals, we have BRC20s, because they actually start to maybe enable us to generate new streams of revenue.
You know, she's so excited about stealing from retail investors. And you know, if you invest in the right way, you don't have to worry about people like that taking your money. That's why on this channel, I only talk about utility-driven cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies that serve a purpose in the real world. Because I would never, ever want to see any of you get wrecked, ever. And you know, I get offers on crypto Twitter all the time to talk about this project and that project, and sometimes they offer you quite a bit of money to talk about their projects, but I see them for what they are, blatant rug pulls like she's talking about right there, and that's why I would never sell out to anyone on this channel. I will never sell any of you out to people like that, because there's way too much of that going on, and that's why crypto gets such a bad name, and that's why these politicians hate crypto so much. But you know, if you invest in the right way, you don't have to worry about rug pulls. Collectibles, community, experiences. Ducati enters the Web3 world with Web3 Pro and Ripple, showcasing Ducati's past, present, and future. Another great project coming to Ripple. Check this out, XRP community, making the digital economy safe for business. Is it a coincidence? Looks like the design just posted minutes ago on Ripple's webpage, and then look at the design on the FedNow page. They do look very similar. But one thing I want to point out is this right here, a collaboration between Ripple and SuperHow. Building upon this foundation laid by the EU's proactive initiatives, Ripple and SuperHow have embarked on an ambitious collaboration known as the Axiology Project. This collaboration serves as a catalyst for testing and issuing digital assets, including central bank digital currency, CBDCs, and stablecoins to bolster regulators' confidence in the safety and security of these transformative digital assets. SuperHow is a private blockchain technology research lab based in Lithuania, brings its expertise in cutting-edge projects involving central bank digital currencies to the partnership. Axiology is a tokenized securities trading and settlement system infrastructure. This infrastructure enables multiple layers of the current capital market infrastructures to coexist on one technology layer, leading to multiple synergies, process efficiencies, and new business models. This collaboration aligns with Ripple's commitment to driving innovation and advancing the adoption of blockchain technology in the financial industry. Another great collaboration going on over there in the EU with Ripple. So Ripple's grand plan. Ripple is working on a replacement for SWIFT, how to get all of the payment providers onto ILP, and how to use XRP as on-demand liquidity. Take a listen to Chris Larson.
Rather than being an internet system. So we need that internet of value to be developed. And that's what we spend our time working on, is a replacement for SWIFT and correspondent banking. How do you get all of the payment providers, all of the wallets onto ILP? And then how do you use XRP as on-demand liquidity so that all of these providers don't have to keep balances all over the world because the process is so inefficient. We think that's the winning kind of killer app. And then I think last group talked.
So that was always the plan, a replacement for Swift. And Swift probably seen RippleNet as a major competitor. So that's why they're working with Ripple and most likely utilizing XRP in the future. They'll also utilize Stellar and XLM and a few others. But I like the way Chris Larson talks about the use of XRP as well, and that on-demand liquidity, because that's how me and you get rich in the future. This is not Japan, though. By saying Japan, you mean the CB and government, the central bank. Ripple-based money tap adopted by 3 Japanese banks. Japan is becoming a powerhouse around XRP. Ripple-based payment system MoneyTap continues growing in Japan, with several local banks opening access to the application for their clients. SBI Remit, the remittance-focused arm of the Japanese financial services conglomerate, SBI Holdings, has added support of its mobile MoneyTap application to 3 local banks. And I can't even say the names of those banks. But they're also planning on making XRP more available in Japan and expanding its use case for that on-demand liquidity as well. Japan is going to be massive around XRP. And I like the idea of that because, once again, that's how me and you get rich. We doubled our headcount in Singapore. We've remained hyper-focused on building our teams outside of the U.S., Advani says. Speaking about Ripple's growth in Asia, we established our Singapore office in 2017 to serve as an APAC headquarters. We've consistently grown, and this has since become one of our highest performing regions. In 2022, Ripple's on-demand liquidity service, a solution which makes instant cross-border payments possible by using XRP as a bridge between fiat currencies, saw a majority of transactions flow through Singapore, and that will grow year over year as well. And once again, that's how me and you get rich in the future. Your opportunity to load the XRP boat at 20 cents is gone and never coming back. 30 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents, all gone. This next jump over $1 might never see sub $1 again. But by the time you figure that out, it'll be too late. Way too late. You've been early, but early is about to end. And I cannot stress that enough. If you're still sitting on the sidelines waiting for this major pullback, that pullback might never happen. And you're going to be paying a lot more for XRP. A year ago, I was talking the same way about QNT. I was telling people, when QNT was still between $40 and $50, now's the time to buy. Don't keep waiting. It's going to go higher from here. Now QNT is sitting over $100. And so many people said, I should have listened to you and I should have bought then. Well, we're at that same crossroads with XRP, in my opinion. You can wait and XRP goes above $1 and buy then, or you can buy now while it's still sitting under $1, because I really think we are going up from here, and we're going to see a massive blast off at some point. And when that happens, people are still calling for a $10 to $20 XRP in the short term. Other people are saying we're going to go even higher than that. They're calling for a $50 XRP. You need to get in at a price point you can live with. And you don't want to keep waiting, because waiting only leads to you paying much higher prices. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.